Good morning. Welcome to my kitchen and also my laboratory. And today what we're gonna do is how to make this big fish fit into a small dish like this, because my husband wants me to serve him the fish on this small dish. Now, this small dish obviously is rounded and it doesn't have the shape of the fish. So what happens is that what we're gonna do is make a tummy tuck in the fish, so then the fish becomes a little bit curled, and then with no problem I'll be able to have a perfect fish on my circular dish. So in order to do this, we're gonna make a little surgery on the fish. This fish is already dead. I bought it in the supermarket, so there is nothing to feel bad about because it won't hurt him. He's dead. So this is a corpse of a fish, and it doesn't have any organs already, so it's kind of clean to a certain extent. So in order to do that, I'm gonna transfer the fish here, and I'm gonna record it from this side so you can get a close-up of how we're gonna tuck the tummy of the fish. Well, let's transport the fish to the cork table, and now we're going to cut in this form and get rid of the extra skin and extra meat, just as surgeons do with people, and they are still alive, so imagine that. Now this reminds me of an aunt that she was a little bit overweight, and her husband said, you know, you have to lose all this skin in the tummy and wear this pair of jeans. So every day my aunt would try to fit into a small pair of jeans, and it was so hard for her to lose weight. But she would cry and, you know, try to fit herself into the small pair of jeans. So now more or less this is what's happening to this fish in this house. So these are the parts that we have removed, and we are gonna put it aside. Now, if we sew this fish, it will become a little bit more rounded if we turn it like this, but I see that maybe it's kind of hard in the spine, so maybe we need to make another cut here, and in that way we're going to change the shape of the fish, and then we can sew it back together, so that won't be a problem. Okay, now let me see if we have, yes, on the other side too. So we're gonna make an incision here, and then we sew it back. And like this, let me measure. Here is the dish. So now, yes, this is much better, see? And also we're gonna cut part of this tail that's gonna come down and insert it on the top, like sometimes surgeons do, you know, take a part of your tummy and put it in your breast. So now we're gonna do this to this nice fish. And also if we open up, we see the real size of the tail. And this tail is gonna be used, so nothing is wasted. See, now this beautiful part is gonna come here. So we're gonna introduce it here. See, everything can be done with a little bit of information that we get from YouTube of how surgeries are made to people, because I never saw this done to fish, but I said if it can be done to people, it can obviously be done to fish, don't you think? So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Now here there is no pain because this fish is dead and is ready to get into the oven. It looks so nice that I think he's smiling, he's happy. Okay, so now we're gonna marinate it So I'm gonna put some vinegar before we fry it. This is cider vinegar. Let's do that on the other side. And let's see. We had to make a tummy tuck here. See, we made a triangular incision and got rid of all the fatness that we didn't want, and then by sewing it back we created again a horizontal line. What was left, we throw it away. Now the tail was still sticking out a bit, so we rounded it here just how we wanted, how our dishes are, and what is left we use it here in the back, because in order to contract the abdomen here, the back needs also to curve back and make a better, perfect circular shape. So here we made another incision, we cut a triangular spot, but that hole was not nice. So what we did was we used part of the reduction of the tail and used that to enhance the back. So here we have a thin enhancement at the back, and we have a reduction of the tail to look nice and pointy. Looks even like a foot. And the tummy tuck, which is now, see, a semicircle, and now we can put anything we want here, and we have our fish in perfect shape. So if you're still cooking like this, well, let me know how you do it, because really this is a problem that doesn't fit our dishes unless you plan on just presenting that fish in half or chopped into parts. But I don't like that. I like to see the whole fish. So this is a way of making a change. Well, thank you very much. Don't forget to send your comments and any more ideas of how to make it maybe faster, better, or better smelly. Well, this is really smelling good with this cider. I can't wait to put it now in the oven, and then we'll have our dish.